Hey everyone, it is Sam Watterson here, the HMO expert from the Property Success Academy, and I am delighted to welcome you to Ella's Road in Leeds. Behind me is a 6-bedroom, all-ensuite HMO conversion, and I'm going to give you the full tour. But before I do that, I just want to talk to you about the area and why we decided to buy this house. So we're currently in the Hare Hills / Chapeltown district of Leeds, for anybody who knows Leeds. And about 1.5 miles this way is St James's Hospital, one of the biggest hospitals in the country. And we're also about 3 miles from the city centre. So as a location for young professionals looking to live near shops and amenities, as well as the city centre and where they might work, this is a perfect location. This is actually the second property that I've bought on this street. I also own the one further down, which has been rented out for the last 1.5 years. So this project has been going for about 4 months and we're probably about 6 weeks for completion. So what I'm going to do now is take you inside and I'll talk you through all the works we've done on this property. Okay team, so the first thing you'll notice about this house, it's on quite a steep hill. And what this means is we've got to take steps into the ground floor. But that also means for a basement conversion, the basement isn't below ground, it's actually a little bit further up, which makes it much easier to get the window in to create light for that bedroom. So what you'll also notice, if you look across here, is we've had to raise the step. And the reason we've done that is when we dug the basement out, we found the foundations were quite low. So for us to get the head height for the basement conversion, we either had to go underneath the foundations and underpin the house, which would have cost thousands, or the second solution is we've raised the entire ground floor up to create the head height below using the space in the room on the first floor. And what that means is when we come towards the end of the development, we will then have to rebuild the steps out to the path. Should we go inside? So the plan with this property is to convert it from a 4-bedroom, 1-bathroom property into a 6-bedroom, all-ensuite property. Now you can probably hear some noises in the background. That's because this is a live site. We've actually got the plumbers here today doing the full second fix and fitting the central heating systems. So hopefully they won't be too shy and we might be able to get them in on one of the videos. So this room here is what would have originally been the living room. And when we discussed the plans with the local council for the planning application, we agreed that this would become a bedroom. So you'll be able to see that we have an ensuite to the left-hand side. And we've also kept the existing windows where they were for all that light. We've just had to change them for a toughened glass to make sure it's fully secure for the tenants. So this will be one of the bedrooms, and then we'll go through and have a look at the kitchen. So this is the kitchen, and what we're planning to do here is make sure there's enough amenity space for 6 tenants. So the kitchen's half fitted. As you can see, we've still got the appliances ready to go in to the integrated wardrobes. We've got some big wardrobes to the side and we'll have a range cooker over there. So this will give us a nice big kitchen where 6 people will be able to cook their food but also sit down and eat together, because we'll be putting in an island in the middle which will give them all somewhere to sit and eat together. Right, I think it's time to go and have a look at the basement where we've done a double basement conversion. Let's go. So here we are down in the basement. And when we bought the property, this was just storage. Right here was like a coal shed with a wall, and on the other side it was open with a door out into the backyard. So we've completely opened out the space and dug the floor down as much as possible to create a new insulated floor. And like I said to you previously, because we couldn't get the head height, we've moved the ceiling up. So now we've got a good 2.10 meters minimum head height in this room. So this will be a bedroom. Nice big window, lots of natural light at the back, and an ensuite at the side there. This will be bedroom number 2 from the existing layout of the property. And on the other side, which I'll show you in a minute, is the living room / TV room, where the tenants will be able to chill out, watch telly, socialise. Now in properties like this, the tenants will spend the majority of their time in either their bedrooms or in the kitchen. So we agreed with the council that the lounge / TV room, as this would be the least used room in the house, would go at the back, where it might not have the same amount of natural light and outlook as other areas of the property. So here we are in the TV / living room. As you can see, we've already got the sofas on site and they've been covered up so they don't get damaged. We've got rid of the door and now we've created a brand new window. So lots of natural light, but also plenty of space to escape from if there is a fire. We'll put a plasma TV on this wall, have sofas on either side, and then we'll interior design the whole house to make it a really, really appealing space for the tenants to want to sit, relax, and hang out with their housemates. Right, well, that's the basement and the ground floor levels done. Let me take you upstairs and show you the other bedrooms, so come with me. So here we are on the first floor of the property in one of the other bedrooms. So in the existing property, this room at the front of the house was the big master bedroom. And what we've done is partitioned off the end of the room to create the tenant's own private ensuite on this side, but also a boiler room on this side, so that we can host a large system boiler tank, so the tenants are always going to have a ready full supply of hot water. Let's go and see some of the other rooms, shall we? We're now in the fourth bedroom. Now this bedroom originally was a small room with a house bathroom. So what we've done is we've completely removed the wall between the house bathroom and the bedroom, and we've blocked up the doorway to create an ensuite bedroom similar size to the one at the front of the house, with the ensuite taking the position of the previous bathroom. And this is why this tenant gets the luxury of having their own window. Now this one is pretty much a finished ensuite, so you'll be able to see what the showers look like, the shower enclosures. So here we are on the top floor of this terraced house property. And this is where you'll find bedroom number 5. And what really appealed to me about this property when I viewed it was these massive dormers, one at the front and one at the back, with these big windows letting in lots of light. So an absolutely massive room, again with its own ensuite, and this will be an absolute hit with the tenants when it's finished and ready to go on the market. So here we are in the 6th and final bedroom on this property tour. Now, as you'll have seen all the rooms, you'll realise just how big they are and how much space the tenants will get when they move into this property. Now, we're at the front of the house, and in a second, I want you to zoom in and have a look, because if you look into the distance, you can see all the high-rise buildings, all the tall buildings of Leeds city centre, which makes you appreciate just how close we are to the city centre, even though we're in a suburban location. Again, massive dormer window, loads of natural light. This is an absolute beauty of a property, which will be slotting into my own personal rental portfolio in the next few months when the refurb's finished. And hit me with any questions or anything you'd like to ask in the comments below. And if you'd be interested in coming to any of my events, there'll be a link somewhere around the video where you can come to one of my discovery days or come to one of our Property Income Accelerator events. And I look forward to meeting you in person and helping you on your property journey. Goodbye, God bless.